Welcome to Off the List, where I go into a deep dive of the weirdest Craigslist has got to offer. I more or less have everything I need. Grapes in a pot, flaming hot Cheetos, coffee in a Golden Girls mug, water with electrolytes. What more could you need? All right, let's hit the wheel. 3 states we're gonna pick on. Maine. I don't think we've picked on Maine yet. Let's do it. Wyoming. Arkansas. Starting off in classic form, models needed for figure work by local photographer. Females, 1850. Don't get kidnapped, everyone. When someone is paying you to model, I don't know, something's a little odd about that to me. No experience necessary, as usual. This picture cracks me up just a little bit, though. Only because the photographer had to say, all right, madam, I need you to straddle a Stradivarius. It's probably not a Stradivarius. I'm just making stuff up. It's just weird to me when photographers go online and say, hey, I want to photograph nothing but women. It just dawned on me that the Craigslist page did not ask for a county for Maine. This is all of Maine. New black pipe, $50. I have a new black pipe for sale. Had to buy the whole 10-foot pipe. Is black pipe that expensive? Are you missing this one? $10. Sealed first season of Game of Thrones DVD. Come pick up in Portland. Can deliver if you cover my gas. If you are a collector of this show, you are not missing the first season. 2005 Honda Accord, $500. Safely stored in the forest. 260,000 miles. Runs and drives, but needs some work. Might need some brakes. It might not be able to stop. The tires and rims do not come with the car. If it doesn't sell in a week, it's going to the junkyard. How long ago was this? 3 months ago. I wonder what happened to it. Hand-painted saw blade. Is this an actual art form? Is this something a lot of people do? 25-inch hand-painted steel saw blade. Of course, in classic Maine fashion, it's a moose. Okay, if you see one of these for free and putting a standing desk in your house is just not really an option, go for it. Even in thrift stores, these things can get close to about $40. There's a free gecko in there somewhere. I have no idea where, but he's in there. I might have to plead a little ignorance on this one. I would have taken naming this franchise under advisement a little bit. Big Licks Ice Cream. Have you had a Big Lick today? Ugh. 35 grand for a Big Lick, except it's not actually 35 grand, it's 109.45 grand, or up to almost $500,000. There's no sentence I feel comfortable uttering about bringing kids to this establishment. But what do I know? I don't own an ice cream business. I own a sole proprietorship where I film stuff. $50 for chameleons. That seems like a good deal. 3 of them. Tell us about your loneliness. We want to help you. Since 1996, we've had rosters of therapists ready to talk with men from all over the world about love, relationships, loneliness, trauma, and healing. Our passionate therapy is second to none. May I just say, I'm fascinated that there's an entire business specializing in therapy with a clientele upheld almost entirely by men. Says a little something about where we're at, isn't it? And more than likely, it's self-inflicted. Massage. Early 40s, in-shape male with great hands, offering massage for women only. I cannot host, unfortunately, but my availability is pretty flexible. I have a solid table, oil, linens. I can do light, deep tissue along with stretching. Please, no guys inquiring on behalf of their wife. Nah, I don't like this one. Early 40s masseuse. Single women only. Not my place, though. No can do. I want to come over to your house and touch your body. Can't do it at my place. Here's the lotion for your skin. Male sensual massage. Come on, males or females. To relieve stiff muscles in the neck, shoulders, waist, hips, and thighs, deep tissue oil perineum massage. Oh boy. Swedish sports groin massage. Use your words. Well, I guess I can't cite Maine for being anything less than equal opportunity bizarre with its masseuses. For $200 an hour. I love that 90 minutes is $300. Those aren't savings. You're charging $100 for 30 minutes. It even says so. Body scrub, 30 minutes, $100. 7-day, 6 a.m. to 12 a.m. I got a feeling you are not just a masseuse, my guy. And this masseuse, I thought it was a woman advertising, but nope, woman's sensual touch. I'm looking for a mature woman that offers sensual touch massage. I'm 62, work construction, and in need of a relaxing massage. With these ads, you don't have to look far. There's a guy that'll do it for 30 minutes for $100. If you don't want a guy, just close your eyes and pretend. Oh my God, the day has come. Bored photographer / videographer looking for models to build a portfolio Men and women. And they don't limit the genre. Nature modeling, cosplaying, boudoir, beyond? Why not? Let's have some fun with whatever interests you. Probably the best ad I've seen of someone who seems to genuinely want to build a portfolio. I need some help shoveling snow here. I need help here, cleaning up the snow here. Help a guy out. There's only 2 posts under the rants and raves section, but one of them's kind of bizarre. It's all about Lyndon B. Johnson. And apparently, he famously named his large penis Jumbo. When a journalist asked Johnson to justify the continuation of the Vietnam War, Johnson asked all the women to leave the room, then pulled out his penis and yelled, "That's why." Can I use mine to justify the things I do? Why are you procrastinating on making your videos? I'll show you why. How to end up in a lawsuit 101. Free help for animals in need. If you'd like some help for your own or someone else's animal, please get in touch. There are resources and funds to help. No judgment, just help. Hell yeah. Short hair calico found. Little lady appeared last week and has not left. This cat is positively adorable. Picture. This was found on State Street. Nana Campbell. Katie? Katie's great-grandmother. Don't drop your family tree, folks. Missed connections in Maine. Purple jacket. Purple jacket. Tall. Blonde hair. Yummy. If you meet someone and you think they're attractive, don't start off by calling them yummy. They're not a fruit roll-up. They're a person. We chatted for a bit before you checked out. You are leaving on an NC trip today. Can we chat more when you return, please? By the way, widow's peaks are cute. How do you feel about guys who can grow a friar tuck? You parked next to me while I ate my lunch. You had long hair and black heels and a blazer. Job interview, maybe? Near the courthouse. Either an attorney or someone who's got to present well. Probably an attorney? I don't know of a lot of defendants who pack a blazer. All right, Wyoming, what you got? Again, Wyoming did not ask for a county. Just did all of Wyoming. Paid voice chat companion, no experience needed. 10 to 20 an hour. That is not good. We are a tech startup looking for friendly, creative individuals to join our team as voice chat companions for our app, Labu Chat. No camera required. Engage in fun, friendly voice conversation with users who are looking for companionship or roleplay. Anime gaming themes. So you call a stranger, she picks up and she's like, "Hey, it's me, Tifa. It's me, I'm Faye Valentine." Or do you call and the woman roleplays as a nerd? How does this work? All right, this is the wanted section. These are things that people are looking for. And I gotta say, banger ass start. I'm a huge sucker for the old school look of bikes. I wish they were still practical because I think they never looked better. Those old school World War I style motorcycles, I think are just easily the coolest looking motorcycles to me. You can get an entire free Great Dane Mastiff mix. He seems like quite the indoor boy. I guess it doesn't say if it's a boy, but with a face that lazy, I'm kind of left to assume. Free kittens. More free kittens. Need room for rent. Need a room for rent anywhere in Wyoming. Must be livable, but other than that, no expectations. Can pay $50 a month. Sounds awful, but it gets weirder. Here's the catch. I won't be living in it. Just need a Wyoming address for residency purposes. Can pay 1 year's rent up front. It's literally free money if you let me use your address. Someone tell me why. This is at the bottom of every listing, but for some reason, it just feels so much more prominent in this one. Boy, ladies, have I got an ad for you. 4-bedroom housewife wanted. You will have your own room and bathroom, all very private. Need help around the house. Is the compensation rent and board? Because that's not enough to live on. Weird. I don't like it. I don't know why this one is in the rideshare section, but here we go. Help me. I want to explore desires I have. Looking for trans women or bi couple to join. I want help getting it done. I mean, I guess it's a ride, and I guess you're sharing. Looking for a F to come clean my basement. Contact me if interested to discuss pay. I really hope nobody is foolish enough to actually apply for this one. I need you in the basement. Found thick pole. Needs to be returned to a good snug hole. Give me a shout out if you think you know of a good one. Returns are only good for 7 days and you'll need a receipt. Okay, I think I found all of Wyoming's horn dogs. Morning time. Looking for a top who can host so we can have some fun before the day starts. Who puts out an ad for a hookup with a stranger at like 5 a.m.? I am very efficient with my days. I get things done right at the start. Need thick F to warm up my tool. Hover over a toaster, like the rest of us. My girlfriend has stage 4 lung cancer, and this may be her last Christmas, and I want to make it special. She is on oxygen 24/7, so I have to keep her in a room. Her mobile oxygen won't last all day, and I'm disabled myself, so I do everything I can for her. To get stuff for a Christmas dinner, anything is appreciated. May God bless you all and everybody. I wish a Merry Christmas. If this is real, this is sad, because it's like you had nobody you could talk to or ask for help. You had to go to Craigslist? That's crazy. I hope they had a good Christmas. Fun tonight. Just as the title says, I can host. This is just the general section of the community of all of Wyoming. Bunch of horn dogs over there, holy moly. M for W, that would enjoy a good old-fashioned mating press. Open to different colors, shapes, and sizes, clean and needing the same. What is a mating press? If someone asked me to define that just off the cuff, I would guess it's the thing that punches logos onto blank t-shirts. Call it a hunch, I don't think that's what this is. I mean, in the context of Craigslist, it kind of sounds a bit more like what I would normally think of as a pile driver looking for a host. M looking. Let me in your house. Mail here. I have some space that needs to be filled in. Prefer older. Also love CD. I don't know if a CD is gonna fit. The goal is to work our way up to vinyl. You put the vinyl up there, and when you open your mouth, music comes out. I need an emotional support dog. Free. Any age, any breed. There's no shortage of free animals to get on Craigslist. Absolutely none. Jared Sellers, 32? This man is 32? I'm sorry, I don't want to harp on anyone's looks too hard, but who designed this head to go on this neck? That's an intense neck. Jared Sellers owns JS Customs. He has left me high and dry with a new baby. Oh my God. He has 2 other, maybe even 3 whole lives going on here in Wyoming and in New Mexico. Anyone sees him or shows him this, tell him he is no man. Jared Michael Sellers, you are no man. I feel like I'm on the wrong side of the screen. That does feel a little better. Jared, dude, this sounds just completely unbalanceable. How are you gonna live a life with this much going on? What do you get out of it? Is it just the power play of knowing that even for a little while you could balance this? This guy must have a ton of charisma. He probably kept it all in his neck. Lost dog, Pyrenees, looking no double D claws. Friendly with people, especially kiddos, indifferent to other dogs. Went missing November 26th. Caller ID, tag, name Dari. What a beautiful dog. Bring him home. Found my sweetheart. What I am seeking is a man as laid out in Proverbs 31. Yep, this is gonna be a ride. A man who is strong, but not overbearing. Loyal, respectful, kind and sweet. That carry his self like the king in all situations. That arouse my intellect as well as physical desires. I seek someone that I can share my entire self with. Somebody that is not afraid to be loved, as well express love, ... I seek for a serious and long-term relationship, someone I can spend the rest of my life with. Please don't text if you're not serious. Who's McIntyre? This one kind of looks like she's at a playground? Like this is the barrier where the kids all jump down and go run to the swing set? She wants us to know she's driving a Lexus. She wants us to know that she's having fun at the beach and is endowed. Also, are dudes really talked about in Proverbs 31? Growing up in church, I always heard people say, I want a Proverbs 31 wife. I've never heard of someone looking for a Proverbs 31 husband. If there's any kind of biblical wife I'm looking for, it's Jael. Jael's the woman who realized that she was harboring a king running away from a losing war, and while he was asleep, she took a hammer and a tent peg and drove it through his entire head. Hot. Around 9-month-old Australian Shepherd Heeler mix. Looks like this one is someone who found this dog, brought him to animal control, and is just saying, if you're looking for your dog, that's where you gotta go. Small garage. Need safe and secure garage to store older average size equipment in. Any size is good, but prefer smaller. Must be very clean. I'm free with notice to come see your garage. Days mostly. Thanks. I hate everything I just read. Looking to see if any moms or grandmas need help with anything. No connection seems to be missed. They would like to forge one. At least they know their niche. Gave you my number because I'm very attracted. Have been every time I've been there. Hope you're interested. You'd probably know if they were. I mean, I always assume it's a dude reaching out to a gal, because generally that just is what it is. Hide your kids. This one's graphic. Your kids should not be here anyway. Get off this video if you got kids in the room. Located in Torrington, Wyoming. Any guys want to use me to service like a juicer? Pound my cake deep. Use those nipples. Pull that icing and make me your toilet. I don't even know where to start with that one. I won't disobey. Age, stats, location to get responses. The statement, use me like a toilet, really just sparked something absolutely guttural in me. That might have been the most, primal reaction I have felt reading one of these ads yet. Pink storage unit. Look for either a short-term or long-term unit, thank you. This is so bizarre. Is this a thing? In Wyoming specifically? It's gotta be all the same dude who just talks about sex like he's on Storage Wars. Hope this reaches you. Got flagged for some reason. Are we still on for M6 at 10 o'clock? Tonsil Tag 2. So good, there's a sequel. So whoever this is in Wyoming in misconnections, these aren't really misconnections. They all just seem to be ads, and it's gotta be one person. It's gotta be. They talk about it like, I'll help straighten hydraulic hoses, disposal of used fluids, and refurbishment of tools. Be relieved knowing that when you get back on the road, your equipment will handle a long stretch ahead. Looking for a polisher to help me out this evening I can host. It's gotta be one person. I just can't imagine it's not. Looking for she shed if you have a she shed to store my tool in. I'm gonna call it a she shed from now on, just because it's a funny tongue twister. Okay, I maybe could say that differently. I need a tree to put lights on and friends to enjoy it. That is a bit more creative. Hey, seeing if anyone needs some work done with knot issues. I don't know what that means. Come over, I work the wood over. K-N-O-T. No one but us knows. I need the protein. Oh my God. There are apps for this. There's a very famous gay hookup app and a very famous straight hookup app and various hookup apps for all your wants and needs. None of them are Craigslist. That's so crazy, dude. I need the protein. Buy a powder like the rest of us. I don't think I need to go through this one called Stocking Stuffer. I think it speaks for itself. Dude, I'm just going through tab by tab by tab. It's storage units, garages. Whoever this is, they're a menace. You were a hot blonde female in the aisle with the Red Bull. Sorry I was Sid-tracked. Hit me up. This version of aisle has an A. I know English is a wacky language, but when you grow up with it, you gotta get these things. I would make more jokes about this post, but I'm getting Sid-tracked. Looking for some F help after business hours. Dress code enforced. Be good at taking orders. Nope, don't do it. Don't apply. Don't respond. Don't. Just don't. Don't. Missing a connection. Anyone else missing a connection? Yeah, me. Almost all the ads in all of Wyoming have just been about storage sheds, but not storage sheds, she sheds. Pretty disappointing lack of diversity in Wyoming's misconnections. The whole section just seems to be run by one menace to society, who posted everything I just went through between December 30th and November 16th. Despite all this posting in such a short amount of time, I'm inclined to think they got not a lot going on. Maybe this is all Jared. This is all Jared Sellers. Jared Sellers didn't have 2 or 3 lives going on. He had all this going on. Oh my God. Arkansas gives me a choice. I don't know, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hey Google, give me a random number between 1 and 6. 2 it is, Fort Smith. Immediate openings for cab drivers. Apply now. All right, let's see where the link takes us. I don't think I'd call that a cab driver. There is one listing in the entire photo video section for all of Fort Smith, Arkansas, and that is season 1 of The Winchesters on DVD. Walking stick, $5. I don't know if you can put a price on a good walking stick. I mean, that seems like a pretty high quality walking stick. 12 ties on tie hanger, various clasps, all good condition things. All right, I can kind of see why they're getting rid of these ties. These are thrift store ties, through and through. These are thrift store ties. There is a lack of solid colors, which to me I think are the best ties, solid colors. I have many ties that have patterns, but I strive to avoid ties that look like they were pulled from a rug. These are rug patterns. I'll have to defer to the ladies in the audience about this one. If anyone is interested, I'm donating several lingerie sets and underwear that were only worn once for boudoir photography. Everything is clean, in great condition, and perfect for anyone who wants something cute without having to spend a lot. When buying underwear, how used is too used? Is it once? Is it a month? Is it a week? These are the questions that I never think about until they're in front of me. Since my inbox gets flooded with boudoir inquiries, please text interested in the panties so your message doesn't get lost. Also, design question. Why do we have black, red, and then like salmon and black? Do they do half and half bras now? Can you get like one blue boob and one green boob? It's about time, I say. You know how when you get soft serve, you can get chocolate, vanilla, or swirl of both? Finally, the future is now. Tim's Handyman Service. I bet he's a great guy. Warning, you really want to stay as far away from this guy as possible. Seriously, hit me up if you know where he's at. Come on, is he really that bad? Don't hire Tim Burchett to do work around your home. He ripped me, a single mother, off, then never came back and finished the job. He borrowed my ladder, and after 3 months, I asked him to return it. He said he would in a day or two, told him I needed it now. He stole $1,800 from me. He came knocking on my door and told me this sob story that he was out of work. He owes me $2,300. So I guess he's not really good at his advertised services. Just takes the money and dips. Don't hire Tim's Handyman Service. Full body massage, ladies only. First visit only $20. In-call only. Write with questions or curiosity. Hot tub and sauna available also. I will respond to all inquiries. I don't like it. Looking for a ride to Fresno, California. That's a long shot, but all the power to you. Experienced woodworker needing work. I am looking for work. I am a hardworking woodworker. Please let me know if you have any job that needs done. A real one, not a sex one. It's probably a sex one. It's a Chili Tata Tuesday. Ladies, please feel free to show them off and have some fun. Don't be shy, just say hi, and let yourself be admired. Flash strangers? Why would you whip them out if it's cold? That sounds awful. Also, I just realized because of the angle of my camera, I have a little motivational sign for myself on my desk, but this camera angle makes it look so much worse than it is. On the sign, all you can see, it says, don't f*** it. Don't f*** it up. But also, it's my motivational way of saying, do your best to live your life right, but also you only get one, so live it well. Take risks, try new things. New things like burrowing into Craigslist. Who is this? Who is this second menace to society? Mammory Monday. It's a chilly and windy Mammory Monday today. Ladies, please feel free to show them off and have some fun. Don't be shy, just say hi, and let yourself be admired by a stranger. Who is this person advocating for ladies to just whip out the chesticles on a windy, cold day? Who is this lunatic? It's Jared Sellers. Yep, still at it. Ta-ta Christmas, looking for ladies. It's not how you pluralize ladies. And/or couples who enjoy showing off. It's nipply today. Let's see why. What an adjective. Someday somewhere, I'm gonna find an ad that says, I'm looking for a nipply she shed. That's gonna be a terrible day when I find that ad. Puppies! Puppies almost ready to go. Little spaniels. Female hedgehog. That's not a very common one. Pretty random. Nobody spends time with her, and I feel like she could get more love from someone else who has fewer pets to juggle. That's sad. Someone take this hedgehog. Love her. Look at her. She's adorable, dude. One of my best friends had a hedgehog growing up. I don't know why. He was just hell-bent on having one. Looking for a complete stranger to give me a ride one direction as far away as possible so I can start a new life and disappear from the nightmare I call life. No legal trouble, just need something new. That sounds like something someone in legal trouble would say. Reason I want a stranger is that way you can't come back and say, yeah, I knew them and tell anyone anything about me. Can discuss more if you are willing to pick me up and drop me off as far from here as possible. Thanks. What did this person do? I lost my keys to my car. I'm 35M from Van Buren. Please, can you bring them here? Well, I've got great news, 35M. Keys found in Van Buren. Describe it and get it back. Real keys. Nothing weird. Found them in the ditch and on the road. Now I have 2 keys. Funny how Craigslist is so infected with weirdos that you have to be like, I found your car keys. Nothing weird, please. There's only 4 missed connections. I must have picked a pretty small county here. McDonald's on Grand. Beautiful redhead. You said you were having a bad day and a bad start to New Year. Maybe I can help. Where'd you go? What happened, Megan? We were talking and you disappeared. If someone leaves you on red and then they see that you're posting about them on Craigslist, I don't think they're gonna get back to you. Looking for ideas. I'm looking for ideas. Tell me your fantasy. Can be about anything you can dream about. It just doesn't matter and doesn't have to make sense to anyone. There's probably a Reddit for this. Yeah, that's everything for Fort Smith. Lots of carpenters this week. Doing a lot of woodwork. I can appreciate someone who's committed to the craft.